The first billionaire to hold the office of president in the United States was Donald Trump before he was even known as Mr. President. Donald Trump was the most well-known and divisive businessman in America. The ex-president of the United States leads an opulent lifestyle that most people can only imagine. Even his own residences can rival the opulence of the White House itself, from enormously costly private residences to private aircraft the size of commercial airlines to the massive collection of supercars. Come along as we explore Donald Trump's lifestyle as a billionaire. This is Luxury Prima. Being the fourth child of New York real estate tycoon Fred Trump Sr., Donald John Trump had to climb the corporate ladder of his father's company in spite of his family's vast wealth. Born in Queens, New York on June 14, 1946, his disobedience is nothing new. In fact, at the age of 13, he was sent to a military academy for misbehavior. Following his graduation from the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School, Trump was given the opportunity to take over the family firm when his older brother Fred Jr. decided to pursue a career in aviation. Despite owning a winery, Trump has vowed to abstain from alcohol and smokes for the rest of his life after Fred's demise. Donald Trump claims that he was able to construct the enormous empire you see today with a modest $1 million loan from his father when he first entered the real estate market. The New York Times apparently discovered that Trump was already a millionaire by the time he was 8 years old. Fred Trump Sr. established $1 million trust accounts for each of his 5 children and 3 grandchildren in 1976. Through the fund, Donald Trump was given $90,000 in 1980 and $214,605 in 1981. Then his father gave him an additional $140 million when he decided to launch his own empire. Trump received 1/4 of his father's firm after Trump Sr.'s death in 1999. He invested the $800 million he inherited in his real estate ventures. Trump owes his father a great deal for enabling him to amass his current wealth of billions. Trump made the decision to move from his family's Brooklyn, Queens small and medium income residential real estate industry to large, opulent projects in Manhattan. Given that land and house prices in Manhattan have risen by more than 6,000% since 1973, that was a rather wise decision. The Grand Hyatt was created by Donald from the Commodore Hotel, which was closing. The 68-story Trump Tower located on Fifth Avenue is his most well-known real estate achievement. In addition, he owns a number of real estate holdings, such as Trump World Tower, Trump Palace, and Trump International Hotel. In New York alone, his real estate assets are worth $690 million. Even though Donald Trump has experienced great success over the years, he has also had a number of disappointments. Contrary to what he says, his casinos and hotels haven't always been prosperous. This specific branch of his empire has prompted him to file for bankruptcy numerous times. In spite of this, Trump has had a long and prosperous career in media and entertainment. He started hosting The Apprentice, an NBC reality television program, in 2003. In it, contestants vie for a chance to work as managers in Trump's empire. He was initially dubious about the concept, but he ultimately agreed to give it a shot after considerable persuasion from the show's director. According to the returns, he made about $197 million from The Apprentice directly over a 16-year period, which is consistent with his claims. However, the returns also show that the notoriety that came with the show brought him an extra $230 million. Fame has indeed led Trump to amass a sizable fortune. Donald Trump once said in an interview that he was worth $10 billion. Following a thorough examination of his investments and revenue streams, Forbes estimates his net worth to be slightly more than $3 billion. That still places him on the list of the richest individuals in the world, even if it's not as good as what he says. The New York Times also revealed in September that despite his massive wealth, Trump appears to have paid only $700 in federal income tax in 2016 and 2017, and nothing in the 10 years before that. Trump responded by calling the report fake news. With his vast wealth, the former president now lives in a level of luxury befitting a king. Although Trump owns multiple properties spread across various locales, his most cherished dwelling is his 11,000 square foot penthouse perched atop the 68-story Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue. The penthouse has a ceiling adorned with 24-karat gold, an indoor fountain, and a door covered in diamonds and gold. The penthouse is regarded as one of the most expensive penthouses in the world and was built for about $100 million. The Mar-A-Lago Mansion in Palm Beach is the next famous asset in Trump's collection. This enormous home was bought by Trump in 1985 for a mere $10 million. In case someone decides to play some amusing games, the houseboats include 3 bomb shelters, 33 bathrooms, and 58 beds. Before converting it into an exclusive private club, Trump spent 10 years living in this property. Another home the former U.S. president was able to purchase for a respectable sum is the Seven Springs Mansion. Approximately 20 years ago, Trump paid $7.5 million for this 213-acre mansion. Originally, the land was to be developed into a golf course. Rather, the family used the land as a summer residence. It's easy to understand why Donald Trump amassed billions in real estate wealth. Trump has a unique talent for purchasing enormous assets for a little portion of their true value. Another noteworthy example is this winery located in Charlottesville, Virginia. He paid $8.5 million for the land, which is around 25% of its true value. Despite the fact that his son Eric Trump actually purchased and managed the property, Donald Trump still claims ownership of it. The winery has since evolved into a 10 Gold Standard award-winning vineyard. Even while he may not always tell the truth about his accomplishments, Donald Trump is a very successful businessman. When not in government or conducting business, Trump enjoys taking frequent trips, and he certainly doesn't fly on a commercial airline like the average person. Not bad for a billionaire. The former president does, in fact, possess a fleet of private planes. The Boeing 757 private plane, which is of commercial size, is his largest and most renowned aircraft. The billionaire had to pay an incredible $100 million for this plane. So from the outside, it appears to be just another typical commercial aircraft, but the interior design is stunning. Trump had to make all the necessary changes to give the aircraft a new look because the cabin was somewhat old when he purchased it. The bedroom and lounge are embellished with gold finishes and feature crests belonging to the Trump family. At his 2016 campaign rallies around the U.S., this became an iconic travel machine. Donald Trump enjoys taking short-haul flights on his Sikorsky S76 helicopter. This helicopter was purchased for about $7 million, and the previous president is said to have spent an additional $750,000 on inside renovations as soon as he acquired it. The Trump family crest was engraved all over this chopper, just like it did on the 757, and gold was also used extensively. The helicopter's cabin is decorated with 24-karat gold. Trump is like any king in the world because of his passion for gold. His love affair with gold even extends to a motorcycle. Orange County Choppers created a custom motorcycle for Donald Trump that has a significant amount of 24-karat gold detailing, while the cost is unknown. The elaborate pattern and lavish application of gold merely serve to highlight the fact that this work of art is exclusive to the former presidents. Like any incredibly affluent person, Donald Trump owns a large fleet of vehicles. The wealthy financier has a deep passion for Rolls-Royce vehicles, starting with the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Trump frequently uses his expensive vehicle, which is thought to be about $450,000 for business trips. In addition, he has a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. This supercar, one of the quickest vehicles in Trump's collection, is estimated to cost over $500,000. Trump's garage also houses the Lamborghini Diablo, another legendary vehicle. This uncommon sports vehicle, which is valued at over $300,000, is renowned for its potent engine and sleek appearance. Trump occasionally spends a lot of money on ludicrous things, but why not if he can afford it, right? As to a claim published by the New York Times, Trump allegedly allegedly spent $70,000 on hairstylists throughout his presidential tenure, costs which he deducted from his taxes. A copy of the book GOAT, which is about the former heavyweight boxer Muhammad Ali, is also owned by the former president, valued at approximately $5,000. There were only 1,000 copies of the book printed, and each one was signed by the famed boxer. Regardless of all his controversy, Donald Trump appears to be a skilled operator who has no intention of slowing down anytime soon. Which part of Trump's life story did you find most interesting? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on those alerts for more captivating features. See you in the next video.